Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Knights of the Round Records, episode 12. We got a studio full of motherfuckers today. I'm your host, VillosaurusWrex.
They're nice people.
Well, they might have fucked someone's mom. They might be some motherfuckers. We don't know.
That's true.
Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll ask some questions.
Who?
We are without Rudy today. We're without Eric today. They're here in spirit. Rudy had some issues. Eric had to work. But to the right of me, not as always, but he's here. The slippery fish himself, back on our best.
What's good?
And then regular Mr. Part-Time himself, Charles.
Shit, you went there?
I went there.
Again?
I went there on
that
this
stays in the group chat, okay?
And then it's gonna get real. Just dated our fucking studio. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Like,
Dope Clan.
Okay, what's Dope Clan?
first off, let's let them introduce themselves first.
No, I need to know first.
Frquent C in the studio.
What's good?
And then we're just gonna start off with James. James.
Yeah, what's up? This is Dope Clan. We got fucking Lambo on the camera. Say what's up, Lamb.
What's up, man?
We got Davey in the what's up? And Doozy.
So, Dope Clan in this bitch.
Yes, sir. Dope Clan.
James is our underground artist of the week. He just rolled through with the whole Dope Clan. We're cool with it. It's fun. We're just gonna talk J.I.D for a minute, real quick. We're gonna talk about Dope Clan, but first we're gonna talk some news. We're gonna talk about Tekashi 6ix9ine. He's been in the fucking news lately with this fake ass jewelry.
Yes.
Jewelry.
His jewelry.
Talking about this dude forever.
Right.
Yes. So while he's not making shitty music and molesting underage women, I went there. I fucking went there. He's wearing fake jewelry. He's choking out fans, and he's in bed with Ugly God. The first one I just said. Yeah, well, I'm talking about it real quick.
And y'all look at
It's getting worse.
So the other day on Instagram, I don't know if y'all saw it. He was there in the back in the studio or in something. They're bullshit, and he's like, all these rappers got their real jewelry on and blah blah blah. This and that. He's like, fake diamond challenge, real diamond challenge. And he went up to the dude, one dude's in his crew, checked his shit, good diamonds. Went up to the Ugly God's big old pieces. His Ugly God, real diamonds, and he goes, yo, check my shit. Hands it off to somebody. Motherfucker didn't even beep. Like,
No.
and he's like, nah, you gotta hit it on the diamond right quick. And then they tried another one.
He goes, I'm on the stone, man.
So I work in a pawn shop. I know how to do it.
And then his homeboy's like, wait, where'd you get your shit? And he's like, cut the video, and it's done.
No shit.
So,
Damn, that's fucking
He came in like trying to like press people too.
oh yeah,
Yo, he said shit real. Yo, shit real.
yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, like it was funny as hell.
And then after that, a video surfaced of him beefing with a fan who's, I guess, recording him. He's telling him to delete it. The fan, in there, you can see them pushing each other and shit like that. The fan posted a picture of a fucking mark on his neck, so he says he got choked out by Tekashi. So that shit's going on. And then DJ Academics posted a screenshot from a video of Ugly God and Tekashi 6ix9ine together, and DJ Academics swears that they were together. Now, DJ Academics ain't the person you should really trust on some shit, because, well, he's DJ Academics, and he lost all his credibility when Joe Budden left the show, so there's that. But hey, if Ugly God got the booty tape, he might be talking about Tekashi 6ix9ine. Like, that's the booty he be getting. So
that's fucking hilarious, dude.
I'm sorry, that's some fucked up shit. Eminem tried redeeming himself, dropped the collab track with 2 Chainz, and I will still give it the pass.
hard pass.
2 Chainz, it was not needed on that.
He's better than that.
So there's that. What else we got? We have Lupe Fiasco trying to beef with Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, great.
And so,
wait, sorry, I can't say that nowadays.
it's 2018. This is Trump's America. You can say grab her by the pussy if you want.
I still don't get motherfucked.
Yeah.
Wow, guys. One of these motherfuckers.
Hey, man.
Hey, we're motherfuckers.
So Lupe Fiasco came out and was like, you be stealing my album cover. You stealing my style. Trying to do the ninja shit. Backwards albums. I did all that. And TDE's head producer came out and was like, and then Lupe Fiasco trying to say that any album he's ever put out's been better than Kendrick. So as y'all
He's reaching fucking hard.
As y'all know,
he dropped off after Lasers.
If y'all are returning guests to the show, y'all know that I'm not a huge Kendrick fan, and Bass knows I'm not. And knows I'm not.
Yeah, fucking
But
hate it.
even then, I will say Kendrick will body Lupe any day. Any of y'all want to touch on Kendrick Lupe?
Lupe has no room to talk, man. He hasn't been relevant.
He told him to kick push his skateboard into a fucking tree is what he told. Is what the TDE producer told Lupe
And that's bad
Fiasco.
when that's the only song you really know
King Bush
for, you know?
record.
Yeah, and he I mean, he's had okay. Like, he was decent. He was a mediocre rapper. I mean, he was a conscious rapper that had some good songs, but I mean,
He's a good intro rapper.
yeah, like
I'll
he's
say that.
fucking-
For people who
he's not even.
For people who want to venture
near as
into
well.
rap, that's Lupe for you. I'm not gonna, that's I mean, it's kind of corny, but it's kind of good at the same time. So that's how I do it. Corny ass shit.
I mean, I don't know.
Yo, and then Chuck English just called out Rick Ross for Rick Ross saying like, "Yo, Birdman, pay the producers, pay Lil Wayne, let's help him out." And Chuck English said, "Bitch, I didn't even get paid off the track I did on your last album. So, like, let's keep it a." He said, as a matter of fact, he said, to quote, "Let's keep it a stack. Don't even pay him." So, like,
Yeah.
Rick Ross got all these fucking wing stops and can't pay a person.
Like, can you pay me lemon pepper wings?
Yeah.
I'll pay you from store credit.
That's because we were at one, and one of my buddies, he's fucking always joking around, he's stupid, but he was like, we were talking about like random whack songs on the radio because we were in the truck. He's like, "I've heard that new Vanilla Ice song." Shut the fuck up. And I was like, "Are you serious?" And like, I was like dismissed it. And he's like, "No, I'm serious." And we're just cracking up about it. He was all, "Rick Ross is in it." I'm like, "Get the fuck out of here." And then I heard it, and I was like, "Hey, shit."
Are you for real?
Yeah, it's fucking whack.
Vanilla
dude.
Ice and Rick Ross?
Yeah, it's a horrible song, man. I was like,
reaching
wow.
for that redemption.
God damn.
Yeah, for
God
real.
damn.
That cheese sauce at Wingstop is like as good. So I mean,
Well, I haven't tried
shit,
it.
I get paid in that real quick. You never had the cheese sauce from there?
It's a newer one. It's
Sauce,
a new
man.
sauce.
It goes in.
Nah, it's been there for a minute, man.
You can make
Cheese sauce-
You dip your wings in?
Nah, well, you dip anything you want.
Hey,
Anything you
God
want.
damn.
Anything you
Come
want.
here, girl.
Anything goes this year.
Yeah, it's 2018. We're dipping everything in cheese sauce. What else is going on? That's about it in hip hop news, man. I mean, there's same old bullshit. Cardi B, Offset bullshit. No one cares about Cardi B. I'm done with her. Bass wants to fuck her. So
I mean, I'll fuck her. She's whack as fucking annoying voice, but yeah, I'll
She's so
smash.
fine, though.
Everybody here
I
would
told
smash.
you.
Like,
Yeah, we
I'm
don't
waiting to see her
yeah.
more, and that's it. Like,
She looks so good in that Bruno Mars music.
but see, even you don't mind seeing her in porn, but like seen her tits, seen the booty hole, seen half the pussy on Twitter. I mean, that's about it. I don't need to smash.
I don't need to. Yeah, I mean, she's still texting me.
Yeah, she's still on my phone.
I'm blowing her
stupid
off.
bitch. So we're gonna do this backwards. Normally we usually talk about our underground. I'm sorry, we used to always talk our mainstream about artist of the week, which is J.I.D. with his album Never Story. But we're gonna save that to because we do have all the Dope Clan in here right now.
Why don't we do that first?
You wanna
Knock
do
it
this
out
first?
of the way so we can make it short.
You want to do that first?
We got the whole crew here. Why don't we
Because
end it?
this was a dope album.
Yeah, I mean, we talk about it in the beginning, kind of get it out of the
All
way.
right, look it out real quick.
And then they got,
So,
they
Bass,
got the floor the whole
you pick J.I.D.'s Never Story.
Actually, really good start because we're.
All right, now we're done. No, I'm just kidding.
And what's up,
So
Dope
dope,
Clan?
my buddy Chris, which is sitting next to me right now, really on the same seat. That sounds weird, but it's a big
Frequency.
sofa,
It's all good.
so don't make it weird. I knew one of y'all were gonna say something. But
Takashi and Ugly guy.
me and Chris, like, we've been talking hip hop forever, and he, like, before we had him on, like, he's a producer. We'd always talk to me different hip hop artists, and he put me on to a group called Earth Gang. And they're from Atlanta, and J.I.D. is one of the ones that rapped with them. And I was listening to Earth Gang and heard J.I.D. On a bunch of tracks, and found out he put out an album. And I listened to it. It's fire. So I got picked to next pick my album. And that's what I'm on.
So lucky for y'all, there's only a few of the actual nights in the studio. So this is gonna be a super quick talk about this album, so we can get to talking with the Dope Clan in here. So, Bad track off this album and why?
Division for sure. It has J.I.D. go first. He kills it, and then Dr. Dot from Earth Gang, he goes second, kills it, and then Johnny Venus right after that from Earth Gang. They all fucking kill it. It's so hard. If you haven't heard it, man, you're sleeping.
That's on the new album? Or what?
Yeah, you haven't heard it yet, dude. You need to
What's
check
the
it out,
freshman
man.
album, right? Because he had an EP
Yeah,
before that.
small little EP, but yeah, this is his
As much as
freshman
I've
album.
heard him, dude, he's fucking raw.
He kills it, yeah. He's fucking dope, and Yeah, man, that's definitely my favorite song, and then probably a second would probably be Never.
Never.
It's like two songs in one. Like the second half of it, he's rapping like regular speed, and then it switches up. He has like a different style to it.
Yeah,
But it's one song.
I noticed that, and I thought I skipped a track like listening to it because I was.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I've been listening to it, since you told us to, and then I listened to it today. I've just been here hanging out, and I was like, "Damn, is there like a fucking track in between Never and Ed Ed Eddy, or like what's going on?" Like, but nah, it's pretty dope on that. Charles, favorite album?
I'll go with the same thing, Division, because this dude vouched for Earth Gang when he first, told us what he was gonna do, and that was like the first one off the album I wanted to jam, just because I trust Bass with his music choice. So I kind of usually I go in order because my OCD kicks my ass, and I was like, I've never heard of this guy before. I've never heard of this Earth Gang before, so I started with that one. And of course, when you listen to the first song, you get hooked, and I could not stop listening to it. I never listened to it from the beginning until like.
Yo, I'm gonna
yesterday.
wait till those Facebook memories for like 4 or 5 months ago, and I'm gonna tag you in it again because I remember I hashtag on Facebook Earth Gang, and you're like, I'm all over some faggot shit like that. And I was just like, no, bitch, listen to him. And you're like,
I'm like, oh.
and I'm like, all right, whatever.
I had never.
He's like, yeah, fuck yeah, trees.
Okay, I'm going green.
Hippie as fuck. So yeah, because of Bass's choice, I started with that one and then went back and listened to Doo Wop all the way through. But I mean, if you look at my thing, it's like 2 to like 10, and then 2 all the way through.
Yeah.
So it's like just blam.
That's how mine is on here. It shows different on my phone, and it shows different on my lap. But I listen to everything twice except for the last track, Lauder. But my favorite track off the album would have to be Underwear, just because it made me fucking laugh. Like I was into it, and he's like, "Did you say underwear?" And they laughed. This motherfucker done did that in the track. No. So I mean, it had the best of both worlds. It had some dope lyricism, and then it had a cool beat that it made me laugh a little bit in there. So it definitely has to be my favorite track off the album. Surprised me because I've listened to Black before, and I was like, all right, dude's all right. He's not too great. But in 8701, Black killed it. Like, I was like,
That was a cool song. It was kind of short too.
Yeah, it was. The shortest one off the album.
It was like not even 2 minutes.
Yeah, not even 2 minutes long.
I thought it was just gonna be an interlude, and then I featured. I was like, listen to it, man. It's pretty good.
So, favorite track off the album?
And it's kind of hard. I can't really put Doo Wop because that's just like an interlude, and I won't consider it a song, so I won't put that on. But I don't know, man. All of them are pretty good. I guess I would put Hereditary because it's kind. I don't know. It's just kind of like I don't think you need a little love song in that album. It's kind of a little corny, but I mean, I'll still bump it if it's on. I'm like, whatever. I'll let it play. Bad song, but it's just it didn't really fit the album. But that'll probably be my least.
Charles, least favorite track off the album?
God, it sounds like I'm following Bass on this one. It comes right after that fucking banger. Division. Like you get hype off
Slander
that.
yourself like that.
Hey, hold on. But yeah, Hereditary. I didn't really feel it after Division. Maybe if we moved it around, the fact that it's right there. That's probably why I don't like it. Yeah. That's probably why I don't like it. So if I had to skip one, that'd be it.
My least favorite track was the last one, Lauder. I mean, it was.
What?
That was pretty good.
It was good, but like.
Podcast.
Yeah. All right, I'm out of here, guys.
Now y'all got a chance to listen to it?
Yeah,
This
I
album?
was jamming it with LAMBO today. Like same thing. I like Never. That was a fucking banger. I saw a video on that. That shit was dope. And then Hereditary. That's what that song was called, right? I didn't like it, but LAMBO was like, "Yo, the beat's cool," and I was like,
the beat was just vibing.
It does kind of. Yeah, that's why I kind of like. I'll leave it on. I'm like.
Well, when a beat really saves a song, like y'all will totally attest for it because none of y'all were fucking liking Big Sean when I fucking first said.
Hey, I am a believer.
But then you heard the Metro Big Sean thing and you're like, I fucking vibe with that.
Yeah, I heard that. I was one.
Hey, that album front to back.
Metro saved some shit. That's, I mean,
I was a Big Sean
and
hater.
he still trusts us, so we ain't gonna get shot.
He's the only one clean right now.
So, Bass out of 5, not using the metric system.
I'll give it 4. It was a solid album. I wish it was a little bit longer. For some reason, it felt short.
Right?
But
you got that vibe?
Yeah.
I think it's the interludes and stuff like that, and like the 2 little 2-minute
I guess
tracks.
because most of the albums we listen to are like close, like just shy of an hour.
I was just
You're lucky I didn't pick Chris Brown's shit. Cause the fucking be listening for the album for 3.5 days.
I ain't trying to dance.
I did a big crit like 2 episodes ago. So.
That shit gets harder than him,
we just had crit. We talked about that. And that was double feature.
Yeah,
It was a double
double
album.
album.
So that's why this album felt kind of short, but I mean, it's still a good album. It's just kind of short. I give it straight for it.
Charles.
3.5.
Fuck you.
I'm gonna go with Bass on this. I'm gonna give it a 4. I mean, it was a good album. I will listen to it again and again here and there. It's gonna stay in my recents for a while. I mean, ain't no reason I need to skip on it. I mean, it was a really good album. I probably won't listen to the last song too much, but oh well. Fuck
But
me,
yeah,
right?
like James said, you should definitely check out some of the albums from Earth Gang and J.I.D. The albums are pretty cool. They're really well shot.
Yeah, I'm jammer. I'm
some
excited.
Of them are, like funny shit on tube.
I'm excited for Mirrors to be coming out here soon. I don't know what to expect on it. Earth Gang
Music
should be
video
dropping.
or-
No, it's
They're
from Earth
dropping
Gang.
out?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, they're
Fucking
fucking
left
pumping
and
shit
right,
out, man.
yeah.
Like, fucking crazy.
It's all fire.
Yeah,
too.
it actually should be here in a
it
couple weeks from what I was reading. I think the 24th they said was the day. 24th or 28th, I'm not too sure.
God damn.
Shit's coming soon. So there we have it, J.I.D. The Never Story, released earlier last year.
March 10th, yeah.
I think we're going to give
From
it...
Atlanta.
Since
I will give him this. He's not beefing with Atlanta, and that's good, because like for some reason people in Atlanta.
Oh, he signed to Cole.
Yeah.
Yeah, he signed to Dreamville.
Yeah, which
That's
which
crazy.
is which a lot of people hate on. I mean, I like Cole. I mean, he's not my favorite, but a lot of people are like, "Hey, he's corny." I was like, he's good. He's not my favorite
I'm just
by
glad he's
far,
not beefing.
but he,
ATL.
Yet.
but Cole signed them and Earth Gang, and like a bunch of people that don't even sound anything like Cole. Like a lot of people that hate Cole.
And it's funny when you say that
Like
because
them,
we're just saying
which
how he
is
kind of
like-
sounds like Kendrick a little bit, and
There's this
so
other dude I can't put with my fucking feeling, but like he sounds like him too. But it's a guy that sounds like
who?
Kendrick. That J.I.D.
He sounds like J.I.D.
Yeah. They sound like sounds
a little bit because
I don't know.
I listened to everything on a shuffle earlier, like all the ID stuff that's on Google Play on a shuffle, and like other songs from other people were coming on too and stuff like that. And I was listening to it. And I guess it was probably one of his older tracks, and I was like, "Is that Kendrick?" And I looked at it and I was like, "It's not Kendrick." Well, badass.
Yeah.
Because I was surprised. I was like, I thought I liked the Kendrick track, but
Well, it's a whole ass hater.
they were wrong.
You don't like anything, Kendrick?
Nah, you know, and I'll say it again, like I said it before, like I'll give him dude write some shit. I think I just don't like his delivery with his voice. Like I like the storytelling that he
I'm
does.
Kendrick.
I really do. But yeah, you know, that shit reminds me. Remember that old video of Young Money of fucking Birdman's
Yes.
like, we're gonna have some grits, some bacon, and then you got put you in your sideburns, like little twist. That shit reminds me of that whole fucking. Yeah, like. I mean, I like his storytelling. I just don't think his storytelling and his voice go together. Like,
I think it does, man. I think it's like a distinct. I don't know. I like how it doesn't fully.
That-
match. And he has like 6 voices he raps in, and they're all
yeah.
different styles.
You can
Like it's hard enough for a rapper to do one voice in their style, dude. He has like.
you can hear that in Mad City. He's got the entire like spectrum of his voice in Mad City.
Yeah.
that, and I think Humble was just blown up
He's got
way
fucking
too fucking
range,
much.
dude.
Like
Like,
in my
he's-
opinion, like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think if any song came off of that needed to be blown up, probably had to have been what was the last track
From which album?
from Damn.
Last track.
Duckworth.
Yeah.
I think Duckworth should have been the one that got blown up because
Duckworth is my favorite.
That's a
off
dope
there.
song off that album.
Yeah.
You know,
Duckworth and XXX.
Yeah,
my
yeah.
favorite
I
ones.
feel like that one should have been popping.
That one was bad.
It's everywhere.
Humble got the radio play, and
Quick.
yeah, but
Yeah.
that's the thing. I think that's probably why I didn't feel it as much as I did because it was in your face, in your ears. Hey, listen, to Humble. Hey, this is Humble. Hey, Humble. Hey, this is Humble. Hey, like, bitch, let me
I
to this
understand.
motherfucker,
I
you know?
understand that one because that one's like a banger where you can like.
Catchy as
Yeah, you
fuck.
get everybody. You know.
Yeah,
kinda, like,
that kind of brought a new
around it.
crowd to Kendrick.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, fucking white girls drinking Starbucks. Sit down, bitch. Nah, fuck
Wow.
that. No.
I haven't heard your white girl voice in forever.
Yeah, that white girl voice comes
Kendrick,
out. I
bring
had
out white
Starbucks-
boy David here.
I had Starbucks today, you know. Fucking had to use their Wi-Fi for a minute, so might as well buy a chai tea latte.
Let's use the Wi-Fi. You're in, dude.
Yeah, that's it. They hook you.
Yeah.
Get a cake pop in your mouth and shit. You start cuddling with Ugly God and some wild shit. Anyway, what?
How long are you there, man?
Shit.
Jeez, fuck, leave me alone.
No wonder you haven't been with your phone.
So yeah, I think we have to go metrics on this because Mark fucked it up, gave it a 3.5. We both gave it probably like a 3.8 total.
3.8.
3.8.
No, it's a 375. That's how math
No,
works.
we'll give it
Oh
3.8.
wait, 385. It's 385. That's how math works.
Bitch, we talk about hip hop, not math.
I know, but I mean, the metric system is 385.
This ain't.
You got
Hey,
2
let's
4s
let's
and
get
a
to
3
that,
5.
man. It's 3.8.
You got 3.8, 385. That's what it is. You got 2 4s and a 3 5. You average it out.
Brown algebra is just records, motherfucker. So,
Repetition.
we have Dope Plan in the studio.
Is this everybody?
We're missing Leatherface.
Yeah.
And
Leatherface.
Q. So there's a couple people missing.
So, we're going to start off with James, because James is our underground artist of the week.
Yes.
James, tell us about it.
I'm 24 now. Shit, I'm fucking just out here making music. You from fucking Corpus. I don't know. We've been doing it for a while. I mean,
How did it start?
Shit.
You ever get bored and start making music?
If you want to fucking know, man, Chris, we were making music, doing dumbass shit for like a while, but we never recorded it. So, I mean, that was like my beginning of starting to write music, and then after that, I kind of got into it, and I don't know, started doing it by myself. Really, I had a homie record it for me, and I didn't like how that was. So, ever since then, I just did and been recording. Linked up with these guys about a year or two ago, and ever since then, we've just been dope and fucking running everything. So
It's usually how it goes, right? You mix it and you do it yourself.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I couldn't see myself doing it with anybody else.
Man, who made up the name?
Yeah, me.
Shit, that's a sick name.
Yeah.
There was really no fucking thought behind it, tell you the truth.
Dope Plan.
So what I'm seeing when I go through look at your social media, your SoundCloud and stuff like that, I see a lot of like metal influences,
Oh, yeah.
like the
Yeah.
Dope Plan on your shirt, Dope Plan on there, the upside down stars, a lot of the old English handwriting and stuff like that in there. You have a lot of influence from metal.
Oh, I was into fucking metal like growing up. Middle school, again, that's whenever I linked with Chris. He got me all into fucking rock and just all that shit. And ever since then, I was into heavy, like hardcore ass shit. You know what I mean? I'm like hood and fucking, I don't know, just like hardcore. And, yeah, dude. And
So
since then,
that transition from metal to rap,
yeah.
how did that come about?
In my skating days, I just started skating, listening to hip hop. To like, it's just better to write. Ever since then, I kind of want to just make my own thing, make it like an evil rap, metal type feel. And even at our shows, it's fucking hardcore.
Yeah,
it's like
I was gonna say you can tell it's like a lot of metal influence from like not only him but his fans. Like of course there's friends and people listen to that kind of shit. Like me and Chris been to a few of his shows, like, and you can tell like the whole crowd's getting fucking mosh pits thrown.
Yeah.
And it's like the show's like it's not only him and them rapping, it's other people rapping too. So there's some hood dudes that went. And they got bumped, and it was like kind of a big thing for one of them. Yeah, one of y'all's buddies, I don't know his name. Was it
big dude?
Big dude, yeah. He was like, he's like, look, we don't want no fighting and shit, but I mean, if you're not down with getting a push and you stand the fuck against the wall.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's true, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're too great.
Yeah,
And I was
that
like,
shit.
it's true, man.
It gets
Like everybody gets fucking hyped, you know? It's like a metal show, but they're spitting, so like, it's pretty tight, man.
It's cool that you got metal as your influence because I started out as a metal drummer. And the only reason I got into hip hop because I like to do it more than I like actually drumming to metal. So I would send me music and I would start drumming to it. Did a whole live show with this guy. And it was mainly like hip hop and rap songs.
Yeah,
and pop in there.
back with Constant, I did a benefit show at the House of Rock, and I had Stevan Voice play, and I had this year's fashion. Like I just had a whole bunch of random motherfuckers just show up. You know, that's how long ago it was. I had this year's fashion on stage, and I had this guy just drum to a hip hop set, and I think that was his fucking.
That was like the peak. That was like the peak of like me learning everything. Like hip hop just took off from there. Because like I mean, at first I was Kanye from like 2008.
Yeah.
It's like when I first got introduced to it, and I didn't really pay attention to it. So I started really getting into like metal drumming.
Yeah.
And then I would went from double pedal to like single pedal, jazz and stuff, and realized I love playing hip hop more than I did. I feel the influence coming from you guys on that end. So.
I became quite slow.
Fuck yeah, no afro. No.
Kicking off. So metal influences, hip hop influences, writing. What influences you the most, artist wise? Who influences you the most?
Shit, that's fucking everywhere right now, man. I listen to like underground shit that people don't even listen to, you know what I mean? Fucking Doom Shop, fucking a lot of people from like locally, really.
Yeah.
Just a lot of my dark homies. That's what I call it, really, like a dark circle. But like back in the day, I would listen to like ASAP. That's what made me like really want to start writing music, and I guess gave me that like, old English fucking text on my albums and shit. So
The $sign in the name and everything.
all that
I'll
shit,
tell you.
man. Hell yeah, like that's where that came from. But yeah, I don't know. I just like mainly underground dark shit. That's what I'll be fucking with.
And you have a Gucci tattoo, right?
Yeah.
Shout out.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah.
I'm a big Gucci fan. I mean, well, I love Gucci too, but we talked about him a lot on the podcast.
You may not hear him fucking like in my music, like the influence, but like I listen to that shit, so it kind of influences me. You know what I mean? I don't got money and shit like that, nigga, so I can't be talking about shit that he is. But like, hell yeah, he influences me too. You know what I mean?
It ain't grown on me, dude.
Yeah,
yeah.
Still, man. I used to sleep on him like years ago, and I started listening to him a few years back. You know,
I had someone tell me
it's
that
cool.
Gucci can't put out a good album by himself, and I was like,
motherfucker,
dude,
have you seen this nigga's
That's
discography?
fire.
Like, it's like 100 fucking
He dropped 3
mixtapes,
this
albums.
past year, dude.
Hell yeah, you don't
Like,
fucking play,
Dude, his
dude.
newest one is hot, man.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I did not like Elgato.
You didn't know? Well, there's the door. You're more than welcome to leave.
Everything else.
Oh, that was one before the Glacier, right?
No, that's
No,
it.
Elgato.
That's
That
it's like
was
a two-
Elgato.
it's like
It is
two
Elgato.
You're
names.
thinking of Mr. Davis, right?
No, the Human Glacier, that's what I'm talking
No, you
about.
think okay.
I was
Yeah,
fucking
Elgato
with-
the Human Glacier. Before that was Drop
Drop
Top
Top
Walk.
And then before that was the one with East Atlanta Center.
Yeah, whenever
The
motherfuckers
Return of
drop
the
shit
Mac.
like that, I just like not lose interest, but I'm just
Can't
like,
even keep up. You're like, fuck,
do
you
you
gotta
think,
listen
man?
to it all.
Keep on. Yeah, like I got shit to do, so I can't be listening to that shit.
That was like 4 albums in
I gotta go to
less-
work.
over a little over a year.
A little over here, yep.
Motherfucker.
You know, motherfucker grinds.
Yeah,
Just let him do his. So James, you have. There's a few features on your stuff. Who was the most interesting person outside of Dope Clan to work with?
I guess my homie Andy, Raggedy Andy, he was dope working with him. I never even met the dude, and we sent a track back to each other, and we ended up liking it. You know what I'm saying? So we were at CC Fridays, and he was like, "Yo, James," and I'm like, "Yeah, what's up?" And he's like, "Yo, I'm Andy," because he posts pictures like not showing his face, so I never even seen the nigga. But yeah, it was dope working with him, man.
That's wild.
Yeah, it was.
It's me.
Yeah, he's like, "Hey, it's me." We got a tonight. I was like, "All right, fuck yeah." So that was dope, man. And I guess Scro too. He's part of Dope Clan, but he ain't here. He's dope. So, but it's always fucking fun writing. He's very like, let's get this fucking music done. You know what I'm saying? So that shit's dope, boys.
I always hear that at shows. I always scream that out.
Free Scro. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So the guys with you here today, Dope Clan. Yo, by what as a collective?
Party
Babylon.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Tell us about y'all's music.
Shit, well, like we started like a year ago, and oh my bad. Yeah, we started like a year ago, and he's the one who came up with the name, and we just just kept on from there. We met
Yeah,
him,
he literally. We were just trying to come up with something because, like, we were like a little collective, like, you know, we're just rapping, fucking, like making hip hop music.
Yeah.
Really like to rhyme and shit, and that shit was just fading away. Like, we just stopped doing
They
that.
started like music and shit on SoundCloud, and I saw that they were from here, and they had it on like the same type of shit that I like. So I was like, "Fuck yeah, dude, let's link up, let's do something." So that's how that went.
I was gonna say I heard a couple of theirs
Yeah.
off of You Liked
Yeah.
on your SoundCloud. Hearing them in the studio, seeing them in the studio, I thought it's cool to see. You know, to put some faces to the names and shit that we're listening to.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna talk about some of your music real quick, man. Like my favorite track that I was just fucking jamming was Headbang, all because of the fucking JFK reference.
Yeah,
Like,
dude, a lot of people don't get that, but like some people do.
not the first
My
time.
homie hit me up. He's like, "Dude, does that mean does that mean that like if he was headbanging?" I was like, "Fuck yeah, dude!
Yeah.
Like, if he was headbanging if he heard this shit, he'd be fucking nodding. You know what I'm saying? Dodge the fucking bullet. You know what I mean?
yeah,
It's a
I heard
funny-ass
that.
reference.
I heard the first hook and I was like, "That motherfucker just didn't do that, did he?"
Yeah.
Then I heard it again and I was like, "That motherfucker went there. All right, hey, I like this." You know.
At first it slid by me, but I remember you posted a picture a while back and it showed JFK, and then I was
Yeah.
like, that
Yeah, I
fucking
remember.
makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Makes a lot
Yeah.
of fucking sense.
There's a lot of like hidden references and shit. In
Yeah,
music.
that's what's cool though, because it kind of like, instead of all out there, you kind of like listen to it when you're high, and you're like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
You see it later, and then you like the song even more, and you're like,
Exactly.
oh,
Yeah.
Then you have a track called Stone Cold.
Yeah.
You a wrestling fan? Wrestling to do this or?
Not really. I didn't fucking. I mean, I kind of liked wrestling until I found out it was all fake. But I guess.
What?
My bad. Wait, it's real. It's real.
Don't tell him about Sam.
Mom! He's only 12.
Fucking. I just kind of like bringing back old shit and like showing where I'm from. You know what I mean? Like how old I am and shit. Like letting people know that's the kind of wrestling I grew up on back.
Okay, so for this song first, I was a little upset I didn't hear the glass break.
What?
Stone Cold theme
Stone
song.
Cold theme song.
If you were at the show, you would have heard a bunch.
Hey.
Yeah, I put a lot of shit in there. Like, I just recently started putting like sound effects and like you did shit, but yeah, sorry.
Fuck this.
And so, Bass, I want you to talk a little bit about James. He was your of the week. I want you to speak a little bit about him and why you chose him and whatnot, and so he can hear all the shit you have to say about him in front of his face. So all the shit we normally talk.
Fuck this dude. Nah, man. Yeah, we went to middle school together, and then we kind of drifted a little bit, and like we were still cool. And I would see him every now and then, and go to parties, and like we'd all be like bullshitting, freestyling and stuff. And, like we'd get all fucked up. And there was this one time we were at my buddy Dre's. I don't know if you remember it.
Yeah.
And Fathead.
Yeah.
He was always rapping, and like sometimes he kills, sometimes he's fucking trash.
He's always
and
trash.
Like there's a couple. There's like a couple times where I'm
Hey, you know,
like,
people listen to this, right?
that was clean.
It's only like 4 people. So
But, yeah.
It was about food.
Yeah, it was, it was like shit, and be like, that's pretty funny, make us laugh and shit. But then he just started like pointing at people, and then James was like, well, fuck you. Like he saw, like he didn't know he could rap, so then they started going at it, and it just turned into a battle, and we're all just like freestyling, flowing, like, and like I was all damn, I was like, dude, I know he could rap, and he was like, yeah, I can fuck with it every now and then. Like we used to skate together all the time, like show each other different shit all the time, like, and we just see each other like we've been cool for a while, and like we would just see each other randomly, and then like he had told me that he was gonna be making music later, so you should check it out whenever I'm making it. I'm like, alright, and he would send me stuff, and I would always listen to it, and I was like it was good since the beginning. Like he never put out any whack stuff, but you could tell like it evolved from like him starting, getting comfortable, and then him going from there, and like putting all his influences from like metal. You can see it in the shirt design. It looks like a metal band.
Also,
You know what I mean?
show,
Like-
I remember your first show, dude. You were just like standing all shy.
Wow, dude, yeah.
At the house of Robert.
That shit is old, bro.
Dude, that shit was so long ago.
Stage fright. Just, hey, what's up?
Now I just
Yeah, dude. Yeah, like.
We all been there.
Yeah, I mean, like
Yeah,
that's
for
pretty
real.
much everybody, you know. Especially showing what you've been working on in front of a bunch of people. Some of them, they're just there. You don't even know who they are, you know.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
and yeah, he's been killing it. And like all the people that listen to his stuff, like actually know about him, they all fucking love it. They're like going crazy and stuff. Like, and I haven't heard anything whack. Like not even like just because he's my friend. Like I haven't heard any whack stuff from him. Like even if like people don't listen to that darker stuff, like you can tell, man. Like he has dope stuff. Like I love all this shit. Like I love a lot of dark shit, but that's just me. And like I picked him because he's dope. He's a local dude. I'm trying to help him get on. I mean, he's killing it. Like I've been to CC Friday. Like I've been on the show. CC Fridays. I've seen him rap a couple times, and like
It's always dope.
Yeah, he's got he's got some clout.
Dope claim.
Here's why I like X, because he had a good variety, right? But here's why I like James more, because it's like you can see his evolution between everything.
Yeah.
And I'm going back on the SoundCloud and whatnot, you can see where he like this shit from a lot of stuff, and it's a wide variety. And it's dope to like watch the progression of this shit. You know, that was pretty cool.
So your SoundCloud has 58 tracks. Is there more music somewhere else?
Oh yeah.
Pull this shit out.
Yeah, there's shit like other places. I like with the Lost Love tapes. That was a whole bunch of tracks recorded through the year, and I didn't really like them at the time. But at the end of the year, I was like, "Fuck, I need to drop some." So I went through them, listened to them again, fixed them up, and just dropped that. So I mean, I might have other Lost Love tapes too or some shit. You know what I mean? So there's tracks back there. Oh, and also fucking me and Chris, like, there's some shit cooked up, man. Yeah, I don't know. I can't say too much, but there's some shit.
Before, like I said, you can say it here. Before people listen, that's it. No one's gonna.
Before
Just whoever you share it to.
Before I forget this thought, is it weird like hearing people talk to you like while you're right here about your stuff? I feel like it's when you're getting sung "Happy Birthday" and you're like,
yeah.
what do I do?
It's cool. I mean, I always humble. I'm not a fucking dickhead. Like, yeah, I fucking know. Y'all better like my shit. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I appreciate everybody that fucks with my music. Everybody's music. Like all my homies shit. I appreciate it. Like taking the time out to fucking put me on y'all shit, man. That's dope.
That's what's up. We're gonna leave a link to his SoundCloud, his YouTube, which is linked in his SoundCloud.
Yes.
But we're seeing the shirt, and I'm sure they go to the SoundCloud there, see that logo. Where do you find the merch?
Twitter. Really, you'll go to the Dope Clan Twitter, DXPEKLVN, and you can just hit us up on there. DM. I don't have no shops or anything, or you can hit up Doozy. Either one. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can hit me up on Twitter at the official doozy, THA official doozy. Yeah.
Just do me with two badass quality.
Quality?
All my
some
fucking
good
videos
shit.
have been shot by this guy, dude.
That shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I've seen
Doozy, you
Doozy
say?
at the shows
Doozy,
too.
yeah.
'Cause a lot of the ones that James is at, he's also going, and like they all have a lot of the same like friends and fan base too. So it gets rowdy from there, and James comes on. It's just
Yeah,
pretty big.
Like,
Mosh pit the whole
all
time.
our shows now, it's mixed. Like, of course, it's like I'm only if you really break it down, I'm like the only person in Dope Clan really. Like that's who started it in their party Babylon, but like we just kind of been together, so we just pretty much call ourselves Dope. We go on stage and we just fucking. It's never just like me performing and them. It's always like together. All the songs are fucking together. You know what I mean?
That's cool. Y'all are hype. Though.
Exactly. Yeah, we hype each other up. You know what I mean? So nobody's just on stage rapping.
That's what's up, man.
Hell yeah.
That's a good way to do it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Twitter now.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. No doubt.
It's the Knights page.
Already. I think I'm on there, man.
You probably are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so where are we going at? So you freestyle is what you said, right?
Me, I like freestyling.
So I'm not gonna put you on the spot then.
Nah, hell no. This ain't no swing in the
Dude, I was
morning,
gonna say this
bro.
could
This
be a
ain't no
nice
swing in the
first.
morning, bro.
I was kidding. I was bringing up
Basketball. Basketball.
actually working on our mixtape, shitting on your chapters, volume 1.
That was like an inside joke for a long time.
So me and Bass used to do the same thing, get fucked up at parties in the back, just freestyling, and then one day I came chapter after chapter, and he kept saying he's gonna be shitting on you, shitting on him, and so
We're just super fucked up.
yeah, dude, we were so fucking drunk.
Oh, yeah.
It was ridiculous.
We
So
just started like roasting each other. It's like fuck yeah, like so we were.
they were hyping us up. We kept saying the same thing
Yeah.
over and over again. It was
Yeah,
so
we're
stupid, so.
like too fucked up. Like every now and then we'd be doing good, but I think that specific time was like we were probably doing that. Everyone was like, "Fuck it, keep going." So it just turned into an
We fuck
inside
around and
joke.
freestyle every once in a while. Like we'll be at the cave and fucking.
Fucking
I'll just be bullshit freestyling, do like shit every ass rolling. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
that's always
dumbass
fun.
shit.
I have to be drunk if I want to do it.
Yeah,
I have
yeah,
liquid
yeah.
courage. I can't
So
just-
when's your next show?
Fuck. I think February 3rd or what?
Yeah, next one coming up.
February 3rd. It's
is that? I know y'all been
yeah,
doing
that's
stuff. Okay.
that's in town, and then we'll have another one I think on the 22nd. I don't even know these fucking dates. Like really, if you want to check them, you like go to Dope Clan page, and we'll have all the dates. So we got some shit in like locally in Corpus, shit in Austin, hopefully El Paso.
With Seaside on
Oh yeah,
January 19th,
yeah,
House of
yeah.
Rock.
We'll be at the House of Rock on the 19th with Seaside Grime.
This month?
Yeah, this month. That's another collective like.
You can ask y'all like, how is it whenever y'all go out of town and y'all do shows?
That shit's dope, man. We're out there like brothers, you know what I mean? Like we're fucking staying in one hotel room, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We Takashi and that. Shit, bro, but
Hey,
hey,
man, hey, man,
no
like,
homo, man.
like,
But yeah, man, we're fucking up
That's
in there.
fun,
Like
man.
we just do our thing.
Those are gonna be funny ass stories later on. Like,
yeah,
you know what I
hell
mean?
yeah, hell
Like,
yeah.
like, how are the crowds like?
They're usually, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of shows we've been going. Like, we opened up for Black Smurf, and that was a decent crowd, and we met a few people there, and they got bugged, dude. Like, it was
That's
nice.
tight.
Yeah. It's shitty whenever there's small crowds, but hey, big fucking body hearing us,
Yeah,
like,
I know.
especially people out of town. They
Yeah.
can tell all
It
their
was
homies
small
out of
Yeah,
town.
towns,
exactly.
but they got lit.
Yeah, hell
Yeah,
yeah.
and
Exactly.
it might be like some guy that was like.
Open
fuck,
shows in the
on
fucking
something.
valley, dude. Those motherfuckers. are
Valley
they
fucks
don't,
with us
they
for some
don't,
reason.
man, they're fucking wild.
Those motherfuckers are wild down
Hell
there.
yeah.
That's
They don't give a
badass.
damn. Fuck yeah,
Little
dude.
shorty twerking on me.
Mhm.
Ah, bro, swear.
Yeah.
Come on, bring the shorties here.
Y'all think y'all's rowdiest show was there?
Oh hell yeah,
For sure.
that was
So far.
that was.
And
by
JG's is
far.
always lit too, the local.
Yeah, I've been to a
Yeah.
bunch of those.
They've always been good so far.
Yeah, hell yeah. The guy that owns JG's is like he's like a rock or some shit. So like
He didn't care. He already knows what
seen
it's
that
about,
rowdy
yeah.
shit. Yeah, we'll hop up on the fucking pool tables and
Yeah.
it's crazy. Yeah.
On the
He's cool
pool
as fuck.
tables.
Yeah, dude, pool tables
Yeah.
and shit, getting bucked too.
I'm up on it when he's giving me a thumbs up. He's all,
He's
hell
like,
yeah.
keep it going. Hell yeah, hell yeah.
He's a
Shout out
sick
JG's,
ball.
man. Fuck yeah.
He's all get down.
Fuck, man.
All right. So we're gonna go ahead and get this wheel.
With the two of us.
I don't know if I should set up a whole nother wheel.
No, just
Which
leave
is
it.
two
Just keep
names?
land- no, just keep mine because it increases the odds. Well, no, this is the.
What is that for again? For
The
underground?
next week.
Who has to pick? But since I picked this one, it's only them two because the other two dudes couldn't make it.
Yeah, unfortunately, Eric had to work, and then Rudy had to go out. So he's on the side of the right now, and we're assholes not helping him out. We'd rather do a radio show.
No one helped him out.
I'm just kidding. Nah, he's good.
I thought he was
Fuck
good.
that
That's why I
guy.
didn't really worry about it.
He's all for it to be over.
Let's Fine. Let's do this.
Why did that give me anxiety for just a second? Okay, it's gonna land on Bass again.
Just let me pick, man.
No. See how close it was to Charles?
Yeah, damn.
But it's me.
Oh, how many fuck? I already have my shit.
It's all of ours, but it has it's on there a few times. Yeah, check it out. It's
I didn't fucking know that.
It's on
Damn it, I had a
it's
pair
like
too.
twice.
Next time.
Man, that gives me anxiety just looking at that.
Yeah, I'll spin it again. Just
That's wild. I thought it was, it's thought it was.
no, it's on there a couple times. In different orders. See, like Eric would have won second round.
Who are you gonna pick?
I think. What am I gonna go mainstream? What have I been listening to a lot of? Fuck. What have I been listening to a lot of? I'm gonna go with. That's not my recent.
Bruno Mars.
Yeah, do all of Fetty Wap's. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna kick it old school, man.
How old?
I'm gonna go back a little bit. We're gonna go 2000. We're gonna listen
I thought it was
to.
way older.
I thought I heard way older.
Nah, it's a little old school. We're gonna go to Welcome to Our House, the deluxe edition by Slaughterhouse.
That's a solid.
My favorite collective. What's that face, James?
I don't really fuck with Slaughterhouse.
You don't fuck with Slaughterhouse?
No.
Damn.
And we need to record this episode again.
Are we gonna spin that wheel one more time?
Now, I've always just been a fan of Royce, and then I liked Budden when he was by himself, and I liked him this. I mean, and Crooked Eye just kills everything. Joel Ortiz is fucking freestyler. So, that, and then for underground artists of
Those
the
are all the
week,
dudes in Slaughterhouse.
that's all four of them.
Yeah, it's fucking random that has line. Dude.
Right?
Yeah.
I had this guy, I thought I had him saved on our fucking, you know what, it's probably on my personal page. Let's go here. Let's look at this shit.
Dead air. We have
It
no
is
dead air.
Oh shit.
It's all good.
Ew.
So, how was that Chick-fil-A, Bass?
No one listens this far anyway.
Damn, I
You know what I'm gonna do?
It's like, oh, fuck.
I'm gonna give a shout out to the homie Wise, and we're gonna Wise is gonna be our underground artist of the week. Unfortunately, he won't be able to make it here. He's
Locked up too?
no, he's not. He's making it in San Antonio.
Like the furthest thing.
Oh, he's not locked up. He's just cooking fish.
He's working at a vegan shop.
So I guess we're gonna listen to Stars, and then we're gonna go the complete opposite side of the spectrum and listen to Wise.
Yeah, shout out Wise.
And hopefully, maybe he will make a trip down here. It's not far.
Hopefully, yeah,
away,
he might be able to. You know.
What's up? So, Dope Clan, y'all got anything to tell the people who are listening?
Be on the lookout, you know.
Yeah, quit sleeping on the underground in Corpus. Like, there's a lot of fucking talent out there. So yeah.
Wake the fuck up.
Do y'all have anything like besides shows that are coming up? Like any prize y'all are gonna drop this year? Y'all think?
Me and Doozy are actually working on some Party Babylon stuff right now, you know. It's
Okay.
gonna be like more of that hardcore stuff, like metal and rap.
This motherfucker's crazy. Like,
Yeah, so we're doing that right now, you know, so it's probably
It's
coming out like
me
next
through the
month, maybe.
speakers.
Oh, next month? Oh
Yeah,
shit,
maybe.
yeah.
You know, so
Badass,
far.
man.
Y'all keep an ear out for that thing.
Yeah, for real, man. Yeah, we'll put all the links on there so y'all can follow.
My Resurrection.
Babylon Resurrection.
And I guess I'm doing Dead by 25. That shit's been in for a while, but since I'm actually doing this month, like I'm putting it
Yeah,
out.
yeah, you better put
Yeah,
that
I'm putting that out.
Just in case.
Yeah, just in case. Yeah, but I'm putting that out. So there should be some dope features on there and shit. And it's all produced by Chambers. He's a motherfucker. Producer out of Kentucky.
He's a wizard.
He's a fucking wizard. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Keep an eye out for that. Oh, keep
Oh,
an
yeah.
ear out for that.
Badass.
That's what's up. I think probably we're gonna have the guys from Spacey, the clothing line, be in the studio.
Oh, really?
So shouts to them.
shit.
They'll be here next week, hopefully. Like I said, we're gonna be talking about and Wise. So for Dope Clan, for Frquent C, the Ryan to the Round Records and the rest of the cast. This has been VillosaurusWrex. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that fun shit. Don't play this in front of your mom unless she wants to just sleep with Bass. You down with that?
That's true.
No, but they're all motherfuckers. Remember?
Yeah, well, yeah, don't plan on fucking. Y'all are all down.
Watch your mom.
$50 though to fuck my niggas.
Damn, you're charging the convenience
At
fee.
least $40.
That's them charging by. All right,
What's that?
y'all be real. Listen for next week.
Thank you all for you.